everybody. What? Check 2.
Hey, she obviously doesn't know her place.
Which is number 1.
Somebody's sleeping in a bag tonight. Victoria Springs State Recreation Area, Nebraska starts right now.
This is State 11, Project 15, and you are it! Woo!
Yeah! We made it to Victoria Springs, and it has been a crazy windy day, but there's a lot of tree wind breaking, so this place is beautiful. What do you think?
Yeah, this is a beautiful place. I am super excited to get to work here. Domino likes it too. He's already marking it, so life is good.
And to all the Nebraskans out there, I am so sorry. The only thing I've ever seen in Nebraska is pretty much Omaha and a straight shot of cornfields or whatever all the way across. We have been in the most gorgeous rolling hills and greenery that I've ever experienced in this state. So I'm so happy to be here because this place is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's a very nice change, and we are really excited. Oh, yep, there it is.
We haven't been able to mow in here because it stays wet.
Oh, okay.
And it's growing like crazy.
We should like a weedy thing?
Weedy, and then
It's a spring head,
take
and
out
we're going to clean out this whole area.
A couple of chainsaw things.
Just so people can see it and just open up the space.
There you go. Hopefully, they have a grant in for some informational signs for both areas of the spring. So we have this one, and then over by the bridge is the other one.
Okay, perfect.
So I had no goslings, and then I had all the goslings.
Oh, that's funny. They all came straight here, but like we can start to get it by
5 little goslings in this beautiful little pond. Oh, there's more over there.
Gail, don't look at Missy. Look at me. Do you feel safe at home? There you go, boss.
Oh, love it. Love it. And you can look at our last video to see why he has that hard hat, because he hits his head on the slides just about every day. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at all those nicks and dings.
It's right along the entrance, so yeah, give people space to walk inside. Okay. Looks good.
Right here is Victoria Creek. It separates the campground from the rest of the day use area of the park, and our task is to clear a lot of this overgrowth so that it opens up the visual space here and makes it more attractive. And there is such a ton of work to be done here.
Yeah, and we just discovered, what was it? Poison...
Hemlock.
Hemlock, yeah.
You ever heard of that stuff?
I've never heard of it before. I've heard of sumac and ivy and poison oak, of course, but never poison hemlock. So hopefully everybody comes out okay.
So
Most
poison,
of us are covered, so.
Poison hemlock, take a look. It kind of looks like a fern parsley looking thing, and it's got thick, wet roots. And the way you treat it is exactly like you would with poison ivy. You use kind of like Dawn dish soap if you got nothing else, a degreaser, and then use the non-abrasive scrubber of a sponge, you know, a kitchen sponge with that abrasive. It's the abrasive stuff, but it's the stuff that doesn't like. It's kind of like non-abrasive, and you use that to really go at it because it's an oil. It's a greasy oil that sticks to your skin, and you need to make sure you do what you can to get rid of it. And that's why you use the abrasive side of a kitchen sponge with some Dawn and scrub your arms and exposed skin to get that stuff off. And then you have to watch out. You have to watch out for your clothes, because if you got all those oils on your clothes and you're manhandling, you may want to throw that in the laundry. So, got to be careful. Well, a little electric. I know. Whose is that? Yeah, that's great. So we just got turned on to another project here at Victoria Springs. there's an old deer trail here that they're going to make a trail, and we got to clear out one tree, and then we're going to clear out all the dead tree there to open it up, because we're eventually going to build a bridge back there behind Phil. And our two supervisors, you may have seen him in a lot of our projects, just saying.
Oh my. It's probably too big and we don't need to take that out.
Not sure if I caught it on video before, but this used to be completely overgrown, and they are moving a stump out of the bank here. It's 11:52. We started at 8, so we're just under 4 hours in the first 45 minutes.
Was a meeting.
Was a meeting. Take a look. You just saw what Dale and John and Missy and Scott and those guys are doing over there.
So there's another like 4 or 5 person team on this side of the creek, and wow, have they done a ton of work already.
This is an area of overgrowth that they wanted us to clear out, and so they dove in here and started working. The problem is we hit that we had that hemlock, and so we want to make sure that we stay safe. Everyone's scrubbing their arms, but look at the progress. So what do you think so far?
It's awesome.
Right?
It's awesome. I am so impressed.
I mean,
with
look
the
at
amount of
this.
work, the quality of work, for one.
Yep. Welcome to Y2V, baby.
There you
this
go.
is how we roll.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see down there by the road, all that, how it's just opened up. They had that one, there was some live growth on that old tree that had fallen over. They're just clearing that all out.
Yeah, they are.
It looks good.
Everybody's working their tails
Yep,
off.
and that's, and it's only 3 hours in so far.
I know.
So yeah.
Got another Y2V crowdsourcing moment going on over here. Hey, dude.
We're still working. This is the peanut gallery over here.
Well, yeah. So who's helping him? Because I just see John down there doing all the work.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
So we were under
Hey,
there.
you bought those wrenches.
We were.
I did.
You have one in 19 or 3/4.
Let me go check.
That's why we're harassing you.
Okay, I'm here to help. When anyone can help John with a tool that he doesn't have, you catch it. You catch it on video. Here you go, brother.
Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Day 2, Victoria Springs State Recreation Area. It was exhausting yesterday.
We worked hard.
We'll show you some video. We didn't catch a lot of video yesterday because I had finally jumped in to start working. And I got to balance the camera footage and the work timing, but man, we got a lot done yesterday.
We did a ton of clearing, and several other things too.
And we kept Kelbi, the park manager, hopping, which is our goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep him hopping, keep him spinning. And but it's a beautiful day today. We're gonna get a ton more done. This is so much fun. I just love working at this park. It's gorgeous.
And they're just wonderful people here, and gorgeous landscape, gorgeous park. It's awesome. Out of all the other important things to do, and we can keep working our way all the way up. But this was the important part for now.
So you're saying we don't need to cut any
The
more?
left we need to go, right we don't. So we're gonna keep going this way.
Oh, we'll keep going that way, okay.
Oh
So
yeah,
let's
to
walk
join,
around.
we have to join this to the other section. But how much?
All the way over to the other side. Not far back, just the embankment.
Oh, just the embankment.
Just the embankment, not going anywhere. It's really just, we have one guy working right to left and one from left to right.
And meet in the middle. And if you don't meet in the middle, you've done twice as much for the price of one. We have to weed eat this whole area. So this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. A ton of campers are going to come in. They're going to fill the campground. We can't be there. So in typical Y2V fashion, we say that we're going to bug out so we don't affect their revenue. And it looks like we may be able to park here. some on the road, some here where it's not, it's pretty firm. But we were gonna park over at a baseball field. I think it's a little spongy and there are a ton of gopher holes. And everybody knows RVing, if you park in a field, watch out for those gopher holes because you'll drop in a few feet. So this may be it. And it's beautiful. Hey, remember our Bannock State Park window cleaning crew?
Okay, found it.
It's adjustable.
Did you find yours, Karen? I found this one.
So we took them from the oldest buildings in the west to the newest. If you ever have a chance to come to Victoria Springs State Recreation Area, this is what you get. They have 2 cabins and they overlook this beautiful little lake. And the water is partially spring fed on the other side by Victoria Creek. And then it's also, I think there's some other natural water inflow. But this place is beautiful. And these cabins are brand new. When you do a great job with Y2V, you are rewarded with more work. Does this look familiar?
Yeah, but the nails are not round.
Oh,
Over again.
look at these things though.
I know.
They are so cool. Yeah, Missy and Wendy here were with us at Bannock State Park, and this scene looks awfully familiar.
Repurposing.
More old wood.
We're doing it to save money.
And when we looked for volunteers this morning to knock out the old spikes out of this old circular cut, rough cut wood, we saw Missy kind of go,
Not that high. And I
yeah, not that high.
I'm like, okay.
And I was sitting there going, man, I'm sure other people would love to do this.
They don't know.
Yeah, there were no other takers.
No.
Did anybody
No,
else raise their
not a
hand?
single other hand. You guys, look at this. You make this look so easy.
It is.
These guys always work together because they're 2 peas in a pod.
Go a little bit more.
At lunch, and it's like really quiet because it's pretty
And
tiring.
yeah, this cleanup crew or creek cleanup crew did an amazing job. It's open, it's spacious. You can actually see there's a creek now. There's a little trail. It's amazing.
So the goal here is, that's a casement for the original spring. They want them repaired, so we're going to do that. But they also want them painted, but they want them painted in a kind of a unique fashion.
Yes, they want like bison and elk, kind of in a murally like thing, done on them. So just to make them a little more interesting, at least, and not just such an eyesore.
We asked if there was a volunteer or if anyone had any artistic ability, and no one raised their hand first until Byron raised Betsy's hand. He said she's pretty creative, so tag, she's it. And this is about the extent of the clearing we're going to do on the bank, because we kind of want to give it a nice finish on the bank so people can walk by the creek.
Yeah, but we want it to stay somewhat natural so that you have, yeah, just kind of feel like you're in a natural setting.
Now these are fun to watch from a distance, but not when they're right over you. You guys gonna go for a walk?
Yeah.
Really?
Hopefully we won't get hit by lightning.
Well, you've got water, yeah, and you took off your waterproof shoes, but you guys are seriously gonna go for a walk right now?
Sure. if you don't
Utah.
see us in the morning, you know what happens, right?
They're from Utah. Maybe things are a little slower in Utah. And we are moving everybody out of the campground into this little meadow. Let me show you where that is, because Byron and Betsy are just about ready to go in there. We're gonna stuff about as many people in here as possible, like 13 rigs, I think. 13? You guys are already on the move. It's been a day.
Whew, it is 20 to 4. We've been at it since 7:30.
Moving rigs. But what we're gonna do is we're loading up all the firewood, and we're gonna go back to our campsite, and then that's our firewood. We're gonna grab a fire ring. That's the last order of business today. It's Thursday. This campground's already filling up for the Memorial Day weekend.
And it is time for us to get to happy hour.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful day for a little happy hour. Hopefully it doesn't
Indeed.
rain.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm tired. Man, it all comes together in the end.